Hey, how's it going there, YouTube? This is James, and I want to give a big shout out to all my subscribers. I recently just reached 100 subscribers. I know I'm currently sitting at 105, and I just want to thank every individual person that has been subbed to my channel for a couple days to a month to a year, whoever is still being there. I really do appreciate it. But anyways, I want to give a video about my 1995 Nissan Maxima. I don't know if you've seen a few of my videos about it, but just a quick overview of it. Currently, yes, it's got a big wing on it, got a nice size muffler, and just kind of do a quick overview of it. Of course, I have to have the personalized license plate, PS3MN1, which is my YouTube channel. You also find my name on other various websites. That kind of, if you're into the RuneScape community, that's been my name since 2008, 2009. So anyone knows who I am, they can find me by my license plate. They know that every single car that I'll have will have that license plate on it, because it's cool that you can, if I were to sell this car, which I'm not, currently the car is sitting at, like, base value is like $1,300 if I were to sell it as is, and ideally I have way too much money spent into it to not even sell it. Plus, it's a really nice car. It's really reliable. The only time it's ever left me stranded was once, is when the ignition switch went out. Other than that, it's got me home to and from the cities or wherever I've been with it. It's a really reliable car. So, quick overview. Those are the factory alloy rims. They're a little beat up. They're the use of the years, and, you know, of course, Minnesota, it snows and whatever, curb chips. You know, I didn't get them brand new. They were off of another 95 Nissan Maxima, or 96. I believe it was a 96 Maxima that I got these off from. It's got the rotors. They're kind of rusting out too, but dice. Overall, I mean, yeah, it's got tons of rust. I mean, that's what you get from a Minnesota vehicle, especially a 95. I mean, for a 95, it's not bad. There's a dent there that haven't been fixed, but I can't really sell it. This car isn't really worth much, but it's a great car. It's fun to drive in, ride smooth. Recently just got new struts for it. From AutoZone. They were like $132 each. Just the front. The rears were already done. It's the front that needed to be done. I did that about a month ago. So also I've got a new bumper as well. I was in an accident a couple months ago. Luckily, it didn't destroy the car completely. It just got the front bumper and the headlight is out. I don't know if you can tell in this video, but if I were to look right here at, this is the original one and this is the brand new one, you can tell the brand new one, it's a lot clearer. And yes, it is glass. These are glass headlights. These are plastic. The cornering lights, these are plastic, but the headlights itself, they're glass. I like these. They never fade. I like them. It also pushed in my blinker, got a whole new bumper and assembly, so really looks really nice. Of course, I gotta have the Maxima plates. So, I mean, it's kind of beat up. I've had this for a little bit. That's what you see in my YouTube profile picture, is that the hood's kind of beat up. The hood was bent, so I had to get a new hood for it, and yeah, a few chips, but it's got a cracked windshield too, which I need to get replaced pretty soon here. Call my insurance company, just got full coverage on, and go from there. Well, for right now, let's hop inside. I just recently had my floor mats done. They're still pretty wet, and they're not perfect, because I worked at an auto detailer shop, so I got to use the sharper cleaner, and they looked a little bit better. I know this one's a lot better. These were, they're still covered in crap, and these are rusted from the rain and snow and whatever. This is when I first bought the car. The windows didn't work, so there you go. When I first bought the car, there was like a half foot of snow in my back trunk. So, for instance, if I were to turn on my lights, we're sitting at 279,000 miles. It's not a lot of miles for a car. And this isn't the original dash. This was off the 96 Maxima. The original 95 Nissan Maxima had the black dials instead of the white. But I went in with the sporty look. And if I show you, right on here, the date is 5-94. So this is technically a 95 Nissan Maxima, which another nice thing about this car too is it has an OBD2 port right there. And when I first brought my car to get my engine codes looked at, like if you go to Riley's or AutoZone, the first time I ever went in there and asked to use their OBD2, and they always ask, you know, what year and make and model the vehicle is, and I tell them it's a 95 Maxima. They always question me. There's like, there's no way that car has OBD2. And technically, OBD2 didn't start appearing until 96, from what I understand. I could be wrong, but apparently 1996 was the year vehicles started getting OBD2. And if I showed you, again, it was made in 94, but technically it's a 95. This has it, and it works. So that's a nice feature. Custom, I've got subs in the back, or actually one sub. That's a custom toggle switch I did a video about too. I did on the car. Of course, got the 10 ready with USB input. Got my GPS up there. Fuzzy dice. Overall, it's, I mean, this is all my parts and tools. This is my remote for my stereo. I'm trying to clean her up just to give it a more better appearance, because the carpets were filthy. They still are, so I need to go through them again and redo it. But it's got lights in here, interior lights. Some people have them, some people don't. At night it's really nice looking light, because the whole like this thing will turn blue up in here. So for starters, let's turn off my subs and let's give this a quick startup. So here we go. Starts nice every time. Recently had a fuel filter replaced and the fuel pump and restrainer. It's got all brand new sits and fuel injectors done. Here's the sound of the muffler. That is the cold start, by the way. This is a cold start. It's not bad. It's not as loud, which I don't want a really loud exhaust. Kind of want something to make a little bit of noise. Of course, back seat. There's my old subwoofers. These are I'm a big fan of GL Audio. Like I said, it's got the lights down there across the underglow stuff. I've ever got passengers. Pretty nice. I used to have these seat covers, and I used it for about a year, and then I got sick of it. I actually like the fabric that these seats are made out of. Quick RPM test. So it's got a colder intake. Of course, the exhaust. So let's give this a quick run up. Pretty loud. Very mean, very aggressive vehicle. But she runs and drives good. Like I said, doesn't have any check engine lights at this time. Like I said, the last time I had a check engine light, believe it was the fuel filter or something, fuel trim bank 1. So there's that. I'm gonna pop the hood. We're gonna take a look under the engine. So come with me. There it is. It's a V6 24 valve Nissan motor, original motor. This is not, everything is original. except for the battery holder intake and a couple of the parts. Let's look under my engine too. It's not bad. And then gonna turn the car off here. I'll talk a little more. But overall, it's very, very clean. Like I said, the underbody's got like a little rust. The majority of the rust comes from the body panels itself. But you know, the carpet's kind of fucked up too. The hood ain't as bad. So if I was to spend a little money, I would probably buy a brand new hood. But I mean, the struts, like I said, I still haven't taken the sticker, but the strut panels itself are completely rust free. So the stability of this car, or the structure of this car, is very well kept. There's like little to no rust inside here. Of course, there's like brackets and shit that are rusted, which is pretty normal, but like the major components, pretty well clean. So this is a very durable car. If you're looking for a durable or reliable vehicle, I'd probably invest in a somewhat older Maxima. Yeah, they're kind of a pain in the ass. Well, I wouldn't even call them a pain in the ass, but I mean, you know, for this car, this had a long list of problems, and took me 2.5 years to finally get it perfectly running. So if you got the time and got all the smarts, you can actually get a nice looking car. So this is kind of like my overview of my, well, 1995 Nissan Maxima. Hope everyone enjoyed. Thank you for the subscribers, and just see you again next time. Thanks.